Carlos Ghosn was hailed as a corporate savior until his stunning downfall led to an escape straight out of a Hollywood thriller, leaving one loyal executive stranded in the chaos. In the rarefied air of global corporate giants, few stories match the drama, intrigue, and sheer audacity of Carlos Ghosn. Born in Brazil to Lebanese parents in 1954, Ghosn rose to become one of the most celebrated executives in automotive history. His meteoric rise and equally spectacular fall embody a saga filled with ambition, betrayal, and an escape worthy of a cinema adaptation. Carlos Ghosn's career began in earnest at Michelin in France, where he swiftly climbed the corporate ladder. By 1996, he had moved to Renault, earning a reputation as Le Cost Killer for ruthlessly cutting costs and reviving profitability. In 1999, Renault formed an alliance with Nissan, then on the brink of bankruptcy. Ghosn took the reins as Nissan's COO, tasked with a seemingly impossible turnaround. Against all odds, he slashed expenses, shuttered unprofitable factories, and revolutionized Nissan's corporate culture, bringing it back from the edge of collapse to profitability within 2 years. In 2001, Ghosn was appointed Nissan's CEO, becoming a global business celebrity, revered in Japan and admired worldwide. By 2005, he was simultaneously running Renault and Nissan, solidifying the Renault-Nissan alliance into one of the world's largest automotive groups. He appeared on magazine covers, authored best-selling books, and even became the subject of a Japanese manga. But beneath the shining surface lay hidden resentments and simmering power struggles that would soon erupt. Ghosn's fortune shifted dramatically on November 19, 2018, when Japanese authorities arrested him upon landing at Tokyo's Haneda Airport. Accused of financial misconduct, including understating his income by tens of millions of dollars and misusing company funds, Ghosn vehemently denied all charges, claiming he was the victim of a conspiracy designed to thwart his efforts to integrate Renault and Nissan more closely. The accusations stunned the globe. In an instant, Ghosn's image morphed from that of a revered corporate visionary to a corporate villain. Nissan executives, many of whom owed their careers to Ghosn, quickly distanced themselves. But no one felt the betrayal more profoundly than Greg Kelly, a loyal Nissan executive and longtime confidant of Ghosn. Kelly, an American lawyer and Nissan board member, had spent decades at Ghosn's side, known internally as his most trusted advisor. Greg admired Carlos, often describing him as brilliant and visionary, someone who had dramatically transformed Nissan's fortunes. Yet, in an ironic twist, Kelly found himself ensnared in the scandal, arrested alongside Ghosn and charged with aiding his alleged financial misdeeds. Kelly later recounted the moment when Japanese authorities knocked on his Tokyo apartment door at night, informing him of his arrest. As handcuffs clicked shut, Kelly reportedly muttered, "There must be some mistake. Carlos would never allow this." But Carlos Ghosn, caught in his own nightmare, was powerless to help. Kelly would spend months detained, enduring intense interrogations, separated from his family, his reputation ruined alongside Ghosn's. As the legal proceedings dragged on, Ghosn faced rigorous house arrest conditions in Tokyo. His frustration mounted as prosecutors delayed trial dates, leaving him in legal limbo. This pressure cooker environment set the stage for what would become one of the most daring corporate escapes in modern history. On December 29, 2019, in a meticulously planned operation that stunned authorities worldwide, Ghosn slipped out of Japan hidden inside a large musical instrument case. Assisted by private security experts, he traveled from Tokyo to Osaka by bullet train, boarded a private jet to Istanbul, and finally arrived in Beirut, Lebanon, his ancestral homeland where he held citizenship. The escape humiliated Japanese authorities and became a global sensation, capturing imaginations and headlines worldwide. Back in Japan, Greg Kelly faced the storm alone. Publicly loyal to Ghosn even after his dramatic escape, Kelly insisted on his innocence, becoming the solitary figure left to face trial. His story drew sympathy, seen by many as a tragic figure sacrificed amidst corporate politics and power struggles. In an interview after the ordeal, Kelly painfully reflected, "I believed in Carlos. He was not just my boss, but my friend. And yet I was left to pick up the pieces." The Japanese government responded with anger and embarrassment, demanding Ghosn's extradition, but Lebanon refused, citing no extradition treaty with Japan. From the safety of Beirut, Ghosn began a public relations campaign, vehemently denying wrongdoing and accusing Nissan executives and Japanese authorities of orchestrating a ruthless coup to undermine the Renault-Nissan alliance. Yet the financial damage was done. Nissan faced significant reputational harm, plunging stock prices and internal upheaval. Renault suffered similarly, shaken by the scandal involving its once-celebrated leader. Meanwhile, Greg Kelly faced an uncertain future in Japan's legal system. The saga culminated with Ghosn defiantly holding press conferences from Beirut, painting himself as a persecuted figure fighting against injustice. His story became a potent symbol of both corporate heroism and villainy, embodying the complexities of global capitalism and the intricate dance of power, trust, and betrayal. Carlos Ghosn's narrative serves as a vivid cautionary tale about unchecked power and ambition. Once celebrated for his brilliance, his legacy is forever marked by scandal and intrigue. His audacious escape may have offered temporary freedom, but it permanently etched his name into the annals of corporate infamy. For Greg Kelly, the impact was profound and personal. Despite eventually receiving a suspended sentence, his reputation was shattered. His professional life upended. Kelly's story became inseparable from Ghosn's saga, highlighting the collateral damage that often accompanies high-stakes corporate battles. Ultimately, Carlos Ghosn's story isn't merely about corporate crime or dramatic escapes. It's about loyalty, betrayal, ambition, and the stark human costs paid by those caught in the crossfire of global power struggles. His journey from celebrated hero to notorious fugitive encapsulates the turbulent dynamics of success and downfall, leaving a legacy of questions about justice, accountability, and the complex nature of trust. We are a growing channel and appreciate your support. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video so we can keep making more content and continue to improve our quality. We at the Capital Curiosity team thank you for your support and can't wait to bring you even better content in the future.